And so it is a designated census tract. So that's the first thing to understand. It's not a zip code, it's a census tract that is a lower income area. It has lower than normal growth or income, okay, compared to the areas around it. And the government is offering tax incentives for people to bring in capital to improve those areas. That's the whole game plan. They want money to pour into these areas. They want these areas to improve as a result of it. So the census tracts were qualified by local and state governments. Okay, they were handpicked, and then they were approved by the U.S. Treasury. They all had to be then approved. Okay, so that's, people say, well, how did they get there? And most states have their census tracts. If you basically Google, you know, you could Google California Opportunity Zones map, and there's a lot that will come up, or whatever state. You can even do your city, and it's pretty. It's like boom. There's so much technology out there to see, and then you just zoom in on your map, and usually it's green. For some reason, they pick that green color for almost all the maps. So really easy to find your area, and I think you're going to be surprised about what opportunity zones there are. So some of the qualifying things that they use is this 20% number. So in order to qualify as an opportunity zone, there needed to be a poverty rate of 20% plus or a median household income that was 80% or less compared to the census tracts around it. And then there was this other number. We didn't have to speak to this one. So these are just some ideas of how they got picked. Okay? So the bottom line is that 57% of all neighborhoods in America were considered, and the result of that is over 8,700 opportunity zones were identified. That is a huge number across the United States. And what's even more interesting is that 19% of that big, large number are already in gentrifying areas. Okay? So these are areas where if you look at them, you'd be like, this can't be an opportunity zone. Are you kidding me? Has anybody seen any of those? Driven through some where you realize it's an opportunity zone, you're like, that's not right. Somebody paid somebody, this should not be an opportunity zone, right? Interestingly enough, when they were designating the opportunity zones, they used the census. Does anyone know when the last census was? 2010. What was happening in 2010?
It was the crash.
There was a very down market. So think about all of those areas that were experiencing a huge down. Phoenix was doing terrible. Las Vegas, okay? So these areas were in the dumper. So using that census tract, the governors were able to say, oh yeah, downtown Phoenix, it's an opportunity zone. Where it's like, the cap rate's like 4 in downtown Phoenix. Like how is it an opportunity zone? It's an opportunity zone because they were using the 2010 census. And that was not against the rules. So people played rules how they did. And that didn't happen everywhere. I want to say that some state governors really looked at the opportunity for the neighborhoods. And they, but different states handle it different ways. And I think that's why we've got kind of a variety in the end. Yes?
Will they reclassify these opportunity zones in 2020 in the next census?
Yeah, great question. So no, they will not be reclassified. These 8,700 plus are here to stay for, I think it's a 40-year window. Because some people will ask, if I buy into it, can they take it away? If I go there and I commit, can they remove it? No, not for 40 years. Now there could be, they could add more possibly, so that's not impossible, but just know that the ones that are currently there are not going to be snagged out from under you.